Greetings. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Here we are together again. I hope everybody's having a good day. Jason P., you're the first on the bus tonight. I hope you're doing well. Will Smith joining us. Invader Bob. Good to see you. There's my love. Hi, Bree. We've got K&A Gardner. Good to see you. Mike Eskimo Chili Mike Chili Eskimo Stoltz. Good to see you, man. Heisenburn. What up? Heisenburn. I had such a good time with Heisenburn. I ate a pepper with Heisenburn. How bloody cool was that, huh? I enjoyed that a lot. Cemetery, good to see you. Ryan. We started late tonight on account of the boat went a little late. And to be really honest, it was kind of more important. Important stuff, you know. I don't want to step on their toes. Plus, if I go live and the boat's going, we won't have anybody over here. Everybody's over there. All the way from Louisiana. K&A Gardner, thanks for being here. Real deal. I'm not late. You are. Love you, Johnny. Thanks, Real Deal. Christian Steinert. Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Ray. Hi, peeps, he says. Ray. I'm going to be munching on these. Not exactly sure what they are, but you probably do. So let me know. Max Power, good to see you. Peter, good to see you. Peter Mercado. Shout out my son, Nicky Poo. He loves the heat. Nicky. Good to see you, Nicky. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Got a cool dad. You know that? You really do. Thanks for being here, Peter. Heisenburn. It was so cool. It really was. Drew B., good to see you, man. The Life of Dennis Brace. Hello, Dennis Brace. Hi, Macy. Hi, Charlie and Mary. Will they have a Tubatera 4.0? We got to have the 3.0 first. I don't know. I'm not sure. A lot of changes coming up, so I don't know. Bill Robbins, good to see you. Todd, see you. K&A Gardner, I want to try the Tube of Terror. Never tried the first one. The first one is peanuts. The second one, the 2.0, is corn nuts. There's something I was going to say. I can't remember. It wasn't last night fun. Anybody who was in here last night, we did a 1 hot minute. Shirts will be made, just so you guys know. Christopher Westcott is going to get me a design. Haven't got it yet, but it's coming. Robert Springs, happy hump day to you, Mr. Scoville. Thank you. I got like an itchy forehead. I know what the deal is. Dave Gorman, good to see you. Hello from Kansas. Onyx, the anatomical snuff box gang. I got a great anatomical snuff box. Look at that. It's deep. Kidding me? It's a powerful anatomical snuff box. Real deal. I understand. We all have lives outside of this. Hope you're all good. We are. Thanks. Thanks for asking. Cliff Corbett, good to see you. Howdy doody. Thanks for being here. Drunken Eddie. Thanks for being here. Don Tidwell in the house. Bruce R. I know those shirts are going to be cool. I can't wait. So look, I got these from Ray. I don't know what they are. From the bottom of the shelf at the Mexican market store. Good luck. And there you have it. Now that's the kind of challenge I'm looking for, Ray. Real deal. Much love to Bree. Thank you. That's kind of you. All right, so you got these on the bottom shelf of a Mexican market store. No label. It's kind of funny. Think about this. Imagine like, oh, wait a minute. I thought this was like, this is like a solid log. I thought this was like So it's a candied log kind of. It's like some sort of sugary thing holding it together. No telling what's in it. And I mean no telling what's in it. See, I'm not sure if they're supposed to be stuck together and the heat got to them, or if it's a tube like this and it's supposed to be like a tube like this. We're going to start over. Wow. The first ones I got, couldn't bite. They were like rocks. Are these elderly? Are these past their expiration date? I don't know. This is sweet candied corn, circa 1972. Lego. Good to see you. You know, I had a couple that were kind of hard. These taste pretty good, though. Bruce R, good to see you. It's all right, Ray Ray. Brandon Grundy, good to see you. We're chilling, hanging out. I just tried some peanuts that I got from Ray Ray. Bottom shelf, Mexican market. Anybody's guess. Tastes are pretty good. Kind of sweet, nutty flavor. Outer shell, some are okay. Some are some are pretty hard. But the taste is pretty good. All right. Ryan says, someone tell the neighbors to all go inside so I can have a solo campfire without anyone seeing me. Way too many people out here today. Awfully peoply out. That's what they say. Peoply. Too peoply out there. But yeah, they're kind of like the Boston baked beans, but with a gnarlier shell, I think. I don't know. That was sort of the same take. We can all relax now, and I mean it. Bizzle's here. Good to see you, bro. Hey, family, I love you all. Bus driver, I need 2 tubes of the 6 hot cheese balls. Finally found a buddy willing to try them with me next time he comes to Kentucky. Well, goodness gracious. I don't know if I'm going to. Hang on a minute. If you wait and order them on like Saturday, I'll be at work Monday. Will I be at work Monday? Yeah, I'll be at work Monday. And I'll sign and write a little note to you guys. It'll be fun. If you want to wait. If not, no problem. I get it. But is he ready for them? You got to let me know. Emmanuel Pinheiro, good to see you. Alan Vitri, good to see you. Pretty sweet. They were. Bill Lewis. When I was a kid, there's a guy named Bill Lewis played tennis at the tennis courts. Country club I played at. I played his sons. I shouldn't say their names because they're still around. My father's not anymore, but Drew, I have had boiled peanuts. They're a trip. You know, they're weird. I'm not sure if I like them or not. Chili Mama Bird says they're the bomb. AV says Shoebell. There you have it. Alan Vitri, always looking forward to the live takes. You know what, man? What fun last night's 1 Hot Minute was. That was a good time. Lego says boiled peanuts are foul and nasty. You heard it. He said so. Use that, Ryan. You just give me credit the first time. After that, you can claim it's yours. What's the heat rating on the cheese balls? I'm not quite sure. We have so many different kinds. We have like 5 different flavor cheese balls, and then the challenge. And the challenge, there's 3 different heat levels. We haven't really tested them. They're pretty hot. Real deal says Bizzle, love you Bizzle, love you the legend. Hope your peppers are going great. Yeah, we do hope they're going great. Richie J Adventures, good to see you. One Digital Watcher, yes, Chili Bird. They have them. They had them a while at my gas station. I like them. Bizzle says, "Beautiful. I love that. Thank you very much." He says he likes hot. I don't know if I'm ready. Dude, listen, a Chase Eaton 4 is a 3 on your scale. You're ready. I promise you. Alan, I'm not sure we can get chocolate Primos right now. Facebook groups are the best place to go right now if you aren't sure. That's the only place I know, unless I get them in the mail, I buy some, and then I can tell you where they are. Johnny, we have boils. I love crawfish boils, man. Drew, they're the best. Nemesis, good to see you. Why would you ever boil peanuts, right? You know why? Because you baked them, you fried them, you smashed them. You think all the things you do with peanuts. At some point, someone's gonna say, "Hey, you want to boil them?" That's how it works. I can see it happening. I don't know. I never tried it before. It's kind of how it probably worked. They are actually growing, says Bizzle. That's awesome. Peanuts in real Cajun seasoning is a real way to boil them, Drew, says Cliff Corbin. Loops, well, good to see you. Some days just aren't our days. Glad to join your stream to brighten them up. I'm sorry, man. I hope you have better. I hope it gets better. Sounds like you got beat up today. I apologize, man. It happens. Dennis is grubbing on some swordfish or Swedish fish. Sorry. Swedish fish are good. Yeah, I love crawfish. They're awesome. We're definitely gonna make you eat surströmming, Ray Ray. Oh, you'll love it. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do it straight faced. That'd be fun to watch. Philip grew some Oriental peppers, the biggest, your pinky nail. Those are little peppers. It's kind of cool. Thanks for being here, Philip. Alf, you're from Oklahoma. Thanks for being here. I grew some hot, some of them green, some of them orange, a few yellow ones. Very cool, Philip. Don't dread it, Bizzle. You'll kill it. Listen, your tolerance is high, man. Really. It's like you've been training, whether you realize you've been training or not, honestly. William Ford, thank you for being here. I just put hot stuff in my food now. It's a good thing to do, digital watcher. K-Braze, good to see you. Crayfish boil season might be about over here in Central Texas. Hope to get at least one more in this weekend. Boy, I'll tell you what, they're addictive, man. When I lived in Houston on Clear Lake, used to go there all the time. Loopswell, listen, thank you so much for doing that. You're awfully generous and awfully kind. I appreciate that. And thank you for being you. Seriously. Thank you for doing that, man. But please don't. We're just here to hang out. But thanks. I always feel bad saying that because I don't want to seem like an ingrate. I'm very grateful, but we're just here to talk. Silvershire, love the name. Good to see you. No, the life boat's not at 4,000, but it will be soon. It'll happen. I promise you guys will love it. Alf joined the boat today. Oh, Alf, that's so cool. It's a great place, man. Hey, but what's your favorite car, Johnny? Oh man, I don't know. Depends what you're talking about. Like for what? You know what I mean? For I don't know. I've always loved the '63 split window coupe. It's a great car, but that's like an old classic. Probably like a 911. It's a great car. And I've had one already, so I can see getting one of those one day, maybe one day. Cassandra Johnson, hello from Kentucky. Joel Lawson, thanks for being here. Christopher Westcott, I'm going to work on one hot minute t-shirt design tonight after dinner. No problem, man. I'm ready for it. Good morning, landscape. Happy Wednesday. Holy moly. Hot day today. I bet it was a hot one. I'm glad it's Wednesday. We're over the hump. A blue cheese or ranch? Blue cheese for me. I'm a blue cheese sort of dude. Streets on fire. Thanks for being here. Cliff Corbett. Listen, thank you so much. I appreciate your super chat. But listen, guys, please, I appreciate you guys doing that. We're just here to chill, though, honestly. Ray gifted 5 Chase the Heat memberships. Uh-oh. Dennis Brace has a membership. Ryan was gifted a membership by Ray. So is Dennis Brace. Joel Lawson gets one. Jason P gets one. K Braze gets one. Man, thank you so much for doing that, Ray. That's awfully cool of you. And listen, thank you so much, Cliff. You guys are awesome. Sean Morris, longtime subscriber. I don't want to comment. I don't comment much, but I love the videos and the vibe of this channel. Man, I'm glad you're here, Sean. It wouldn't be the same without you. Thank you for being here. RS. Thanks for being here, RS. Chili Mama Bird. 1 month and counting. That's awesome. Wait a minute. Alan Vitri gifted 5 memberships. Come on, you guys. That's very kind of you, Alan. Let's see who got one. Richie J Adventures, Balaka Anderson, Joel Lawson. No, Joel Lawson already has one. Have you all perfected the bacon crack balls yet? We keep bumping our heads, Joel. Dion Russell, Balake Richardson, Alan McGee. That was awfully cool of you. Thank you, Alan. Really, that was very cool. You guys are amazing. Guys, you're amazing. You the man, Johnny. Thank you, Alan. You're very cool, man. Content deleted. 5 ghost peppers right now. That's awesome. I don't have 5 ghost peppers right now. Love the name, though. It's pretty cool. The One. What are your 3 favorite peppers that you like to eat on occasion? I don't know if there's any peppers that I like to eat on occasion. I'll pick a mild one, a medium one, and a hot one. Let's go with a jalapeno. Let's go with let's go with a ghost pepper and a chocolate primatale. It's a good start. The cult of capsaicin grows. Alf, you're right. Hey, Cemetery, have a great night. Shout out to the yellow buses. Absolutely. Right? For real. Shout out to the yellow buses, man. What was that, 3 months or 4? You guys are rock stars. We got to get them all. I'm not sure what that means. Ray's awesome. Is he not? For real. 2 blockades are always better than a single blockade. It's just the truth. Everybody knows it. Let's see here. Charles Everidge. I'm supposed to receive my Reaper crack balls. I ordered tomorrow. I can't wait to try them. You are going to love them, Charles. Thanks for giving them a shot, man. You're going to dig them. Broussard, who inspires your guitar playing? Joe Bonamassa. John 5. There's a whole lot of really great guitars. Really, there are. Bumblefoot. Huge inspiration. For real. Seeing the guy play two scales at the same time. Thinking about it gives me a headache. Seeing him do it. How do you send memberships? I don't know, Bree. Isn't that trippy? I have no idea. I have tried Woodstock Scorpion. Thanks a lot. Great name. Love that name. I don't know. No, I absolutely have tried it, but I don't remember. It's been a while. I think it's been. I'm trying to think where it was. I think I was living in Reno at the time. Was I in Reno at the time? I think I was in Reno at the time, so it's been several years. Well, I'll tell you this: Woodstock sauces are great. They're not expensive and they taste great. They impressed me for real. The one I started to go up in heat scale. Your tips were awesome. I've been eating habanero sauces now. How cool is that? The one. It's nice to hear. Keep it up. Jason P, I will pay it forward one of these days. Jason P, you're awesome. Some great people on this bus. No joke, right? Tim says, don't be sad. He's here. I love crack balls. Crack balls are great. I named him. True story. Excuse me. Streets on fire. What pepper would you say has the best balance between melt your face off and overall great flavor? Really totally depends on what your tolerance is, you know? So completely where your tolerance is. Because if your tolerance is real low, you know, with me personally, it was the best between melt your face off heat and great flavor. Um, Killer Yellow, man. It's very citrusy and kind of sweet and citrusy and lemony and fruity, and it hits like a red soup rod. So I got to go with that. It just tastes so good, you know. Evangelos Chaldakis. Hope I said that right. Germinate seeds is easy from all hot peppers. Peppers. Germinate. Germinate from all seeds, plants. It's a bit of a puzzle to me, man. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're here, man. Thanks for being here. It's very cool, Evangelos. Johnny Jr. is in the house. You gotta be kidding me. Where's my boy? Here's my son. Johnny Jr., the big dog. Good to see you, man. We haven't talked today. You need to. Maybe give me a call after. The man, the myth, the chili, the legend, Johnny Jr. You got that right. There you go. That works. That well played. Kind of stressing recently, but I'm pushing through. That's Johnny Jr. I'll tell you something. You can fold, you can dig into it and attack adversity. That's my boy. Silvershire, Johnny, I'm glad you said the exit cavity adjusted heat as well. My weakest link. It's everybody's weakest link. Until it just takes time. Honestly, so don't feel like the Lone Ranger. Charlie Mullen says, "Hello, Johnny Jr. The love here is so engaging. The world we live in. The love here is so engaging. The world we live in. I'm to see so much love and kindness on the bus. Thank you, Johnny, spraying the heat and so much love. It's you guys, not me. Thank you. Oh, it's you guys. It's a great bus. That's funny. Johnny Jr. says, do it to my dad, not me. Ha. Johnny Jr. You've done some legendary stuff, dude. We were watching Johnny Jr. on the stage in Belgium in his first ever chili contest. That was crazy. That was awesome. Imagine doing your very first chili contest on a grand stage in a different country. I'll call later for sure. Thank you, dude. Looking forward to talking to you. Neo Fighter, how many hot sauce have you drank straight from the bottle like soda? A lot. On video, a lot. Hundreds, probably. Thanks for being here, Neo Fighter. Get behind in the count. I'm sorry, guys. He's checking it on his pops, Joel Austin says. You bet. Junior's got my back. Stay positive, my friend, Tim says. One joker says, hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing good. How bad was the second ramen noodle challenge? Easy. You got this. You can do it. All the ramen noodles are really doable. Unless you put crazy stuff in it. Then it's a challenge. So how's life for all of you fine people? Johnny Jr. says. It's my boy. You're a good kid. Balak Anderson. I'm here late. Hey y'all. Good to see you, Balake. Jason P. I eat super hots, but ironically, habaneros seem to pack quite the punch, even though they taste bad. They taste bad. You know what? If you keep eating peppers, your feelings on certain peppers will change. I used to not like habaneros. They have a weird burn. They sting, you know. Scratching and surviving, Johnny Jr., says Keith Lego. Am I the only one that feels exhilarating? Your tolerance goes up even for a day? Digital watcher. Man, you know what? Yeah, I understand. Mine goes down sometimes, but for the most part, I've had my foot to the pedal to the floor for 7 years straight, just about. You get used to it. Drew V. Johnny, I have a friend that used to live stream. When people would join his live stream, he would say something that really resonated. He would say, thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. It's a good thing to say. I lost my place here. Where were we? Thank you, Drew. It's like the bus from Fast Times at Ridgemont High here, but with hot chilies. Hot Silvershire, that's great. The grind never ceases to exist. Keep it up, says Johnny Jr. You bet. Tim says, when obstacles get in the way, Junior, take it by the horns and knock them down. Whatever your stress is, you can do it, bro. We got faith. Absolutely. Says, good to see you, RS, says Johnny Jr. Clay Hizzle, good to see you. Thanks for being here, Hizzle. Thanks for being you. Man, my computer's making funny faces at me. Glad you have a pops, Johnny Jr. I miss my dad a lot. Dennis Brace. Yeah, I miss mine too. It's rough. Junior says, I love my dad. Our relationship is special for sure. I'm grateful for him. Thank you, man. I'm growing Komodo dragon pepper at the end of the year when I eat it. The one. I like that idea. That's a great plan. Real deal, no hate, just the truth on the hot stuff. We all love to come together because what you have done. Thank you. You've done it. I just sit here and talk. You guys are the ones that show up, and that's where the community is. It's you, not me. But thank you. Who's got the real Reaper seeds for sale? Scotty? Ed's never worked back in 2011. Balak Anderson says, hey, Dennis Brace. Dennis says, I can tell that's great, man. Lego, how cool was that pic of you driving Tad and Kit's bus? You know what? That was fun. I had such a great time with them. You have no idea. That bus is rad. Unbelievable. Habaneros taste like bad blaspheme. It's okay, Johnny. Don't like Chill's been and we still love him, so it's okay. I like habaneros. I never used to though, Ray Ray. You know it's real when there's two Johnnies in the house. Got that right, Tim. Pepper. What's up, Big John? Good to see you, Pepper. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Silver Shire says, my favorite pepper to grow because of how they look are the Butch T Trinidad Scorpions. These new super hots remind me of how they look with a stinger-looking tail. Aren't they great? So many peppers now have stingers on them. It's a real desired thing. It's a trait that growers are looking for because it sells. Everybody wants a stinger. I know I do. The Kitsy, good to see you. Thanks for being here, Kitsy. I still love the Primo gray pepper. Yeah, I do too. I'll tell you what, we ordered in my office, we have some 7-pot Primo powder. And I have some Reaper powder. The Reaper powder, I'm just telling you the truth. The Reaper powder looks like it's just dark and very earthy. The 7-pot Primo powder is almost orange. It's such a beautiful color. It smells better and it's hotter. This particular, I'm not sure every time, but this one was. Loops well, growing this season. Ghost Scorpion 7-pot. Beast, Dragon's Breath. Or the Hot Beast. Those are all awesome. The Dragon's Breath. If you get the Dragon's Breath, I think the Dragon's Breath is one of those peppers that if you get them when they're perfect, you eat them at the right time, they taste much, much different than if you eat them just a little bit off. But I've had some that were from Broom that were absolutely incredible, that had sweetness to them. It was great. Cassandra Johnson says, hit that like button, y'all. Thank you for saying that, Cassandra. Got a hard time saying it. Can't bring myself to say it. Jason P. says, good to see you, Junior. It's been a pleasure watching you and your dad grow. That's awfully kind of you, Jason. Thank you. Man, my computer's making funny things. Balake says, thanks, Ray and Alan, for the bus passes. I'm back on the bus. Very cool, isn't it? My bad, it was 2013, but I knew it was long ago. I guess the Reaper was unstable at the time. Ed was growing them, and they all had stinger tails. I'll tell you what, I've seen Reaper plants where the phenotypes are all over the place. That's what happens. Listen, you get seeds, you want to make as much money as you can. A lot of growers don't want to sit, 7 seasons. You're like, you have a hottest pepper and you're like 7 years and you're like freaking out. You want to sell these things. So people do it in 3 years. And they say it's stable. They sell them. A lot of them come out looking good, but a lot of them don't. And that's what happens. It's that. Charles Everett says, everybody, please pray for my niece-in-law. She's been battling cancer for over a year now, and she's going to hospice care tomorrow. She only has a short time left. And her kidneys are shutting down. Wow. Yeah, absolutely. Charles, you're going to see a bunch of ones in the chat. And those are from people who pray or, positive vibes or positive feelings or just keep you in their thoughts and prayers. So I'm very sorry. I can't fathom that. But we certainly will pray. There's a lot of wonderful people in the chat. So, we can't fix the problem, Charles. We can't do anything but pray. But there's a lot of people that will take the time to do that. Thanks for telling us about it, Charles. Let's see. Tad had a higher level heat experience. He could kick a lot of budding peppers. He could kick. Yeah, you know what? That was really funny. I actually watched that video today. He was amazing. Buddha Davis, thanks for being here. What is the rarest pepper you've ever eaten? That's a great question, Joel Lawson. You know what? I've eaten a bunch of peppers that were in like F6 stage and almost released, but nobody had eaten it yet. But that was, over the years, I can't remember what they were. But I've eaten a lot of peppers that were in the developmental state, like early stages, that would go on to be peppers that a lot of people know. So those were kind of rare at the time. you know, where I'm so far behind in the chat. I'm going to catch up, you guys. We have about 8 more minutes. Johnny Jr., one day you'll be as big as your dad's beard. Love you, man. The real deal. Listen, Junior's going to rock. Junior's a savage. Prayers here. Lost a boss man Memorial Day. I'm sorry, Cliff. Greg Rogers. Hey, Johnny, when peppers start turning red, does that make them hotter? Like, for instance, the jalapeno or serrano peppers. You know what? I can tell you this. I wish Tom were here. Last time it worked. Where's Broom? Maybe he'll show up. Sometimes he does that. There's an actual day. I thought it was 28 days. There's an actual day into the pod's development that is scientifically proven to be where the pepper's at its hottest. And it doesn't often compute when the pepper tastes the best or necessarily looks the best. So there is a time within the pepper's life that is the hottest. You know what I mean? But it just doesn't often jive. I can't remember what the date is. I'll follow, next time we have Broom in the chat. I should just page him and see if he can get in the chat and tell us. So I'm not sure the color changes that much, if the color matters. Good question, though, Greg. The little pepper community, big New York man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Hello, Johnny Scoville. Hello, big New York man. I'm a Long Island guy. Gotta say his name 3 times like Beetlejuice, says Mike Eskimo Stoltz. It's funny. Mike Honcho. Thanks for being here. Hey, Johnny. That pepper has some purple UFOs growing right now. Should be legendary. It's a great looking pepper, isn't it? It's a very cool pepper. Nice. Thanks for being here, Mike. All right, guys, we have about 6 more minutes, and we're going to put a fork in this thing and call it an evening. Red means it has the highest vitamin C. Thank you, Silvershire, for letting us know that. Bill Core, is the Hungarian wax or jalapeno better raw? Really depends on what you like. You know what I mean? Of all the peppers I've eaten in my life, this many of them have been cooked compared to the volume that I've eaten that were raw. So every pepper is good to me raw. That's kind of how I eat all of them. Kind of odd, isn't it? Did you watch her? Love all the prayers for everybody and immediately need later. Have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you, Digital Watcher. Lakitsi, what does smoking a pepper do to the heat? I don't think smoking it or cooking it changes the heat. I think a lot of times if you eat a pepper and it's temperature hot, that added with the capsaicin can make you feel like it's a hotter experience, but it doesn't change the capsaicin levels. Capsaicin in it is what the capsaicin is. It is what it is. Crackhead magician about to pop a pepper. It's a healthy thing to do. Crackhead magician. I thought that sounded funny. See what I did there? Hop in yonder can and skedaddle. Man, I was just talking about that movie today. Not even 2 hours ago. Blake thinks it takes some of the heat away, but still great. I like the pickle, it says Ray Ray. Drew would much rather have red jalapenos than green ones. I think 90% of the population don't even know that they're supposed to be red. I think it's pretty funny. Cliff Corbett says, "How should I step up the spice? My chili coming from orange habanero. What's the next step of heat you'd say to use?" I was in that spot, and I went from habanero to ghost pepper. You don't have to eat the whole pepper. Just whack off a small chunk of it, eat that, and kind of build your way up. It's a good thing. That's what I would do. And then you get to the point where you can eat the whole pepper, but plus the ghost pepper just tastes so good. What's the weirdest pepper flavor, and from what pepper? Anything like bubblegum? You know what? I've had some peppers. The Dracula pepper is a very weird tasting pepper. I didn't really care for it very much. Not like bubblegum. It's weird though. Dennis and good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, Alf is saying good night. Have a safe, blessed evening. Good night, Alf. Thanks for being here. All right, guys, we're getting ready to wrap it up. Thank you for everybody, all the bus passes and the super chats. You guys are all so special and wonderful. I love you. Charlie and Mary, thanks for being here. Bill Cora, thanks for being here. Potato Man's World, man, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Christopher Westcott, thanks for being here, man. Waiting for that design. We're gonna nail this. Thanks, Cliff, for being here. Dennis, hi, Bill. Thank you, Ray. Good morning, Landscape. Lego, Charlie Mullins. Oh, there you are again. Blake Anderson. Oh, he's a suitor. Thanks for being here. Greg Rogers, William Ford, Bill Cord, Joel Lawson. Drew, I love you. Tell everybody how you feel, please, because tomorrow is never promised. Thank you, Drew. We love you, man. RS, thanks for being here. Bruce R, thanks for being here. Don't forget to pray for his grandniece, please. Dennis and Macy, have a good night. New York Big Man, so cool. Thanks for being here. Okay, guys, we're almost done. You know what? I'm going to wrap it up early because I want to call my girl, and then I'm going to call my son. In fact, I'm going to call my, Settle Leo, good to see you, man. Thank you, Silvershire. Cassandra Johnson, thanks for being here. You guys are all great. What a beautiful thing that's happening here. Isn't that crazy? If you stack it against the backdrop of what the internet is, kind of special, isn't it? All right, guys. Brandon Grundy, thanks for being here. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. I love you guys a lot. We'll catch you here tomorrow night. Tell someone you love them tomorrow, okay? Wait, admit it none. Thank you for being here. We're just wrapping it up, though. I hope you're not just getting here. Oh, no. All right, guys, let's go another hour. No, I'm kidding, man. I'm sorry. Admit none. We're literally just wrapping up. I started an hour ago or almost an hour ago. So we're going to wrap it up. But you know what? Tomorrow, all right, I promise tomorrow at 9 o'clock East Coast time. Yeah, we'll do 5 more minutes. But admit none gets to ask the questions. 5 more minutes. I love you. You're the best. All right, 5 more minutes. What questions you got? Admit none. But hey, what kind of day did you have? Did you have a good day? Mine had struggles. Turned out okay at the end. People that left, it's like an encore at a concert. You know, somebody pulled a lighter out. There was like 55 people in here a few minutes ago. Now there's only 38. They left. Nobody knows there's an encore. It's kind of funny. Anyway, I had a great day. Good, admit none. I'm glad. When is my birthday? Mine is in July. Jason B. Lighter. That's what we'll do for next time. Brock Bandy. Sorry I'm late. Here we go. I see how you guys are. Admit none. It's your show. Yeah, come on, man. Admit none. I was worried about you on Tuesday. What happened Tuesday? Was that my bad mood? I was at the office. Here's the thing. I wonder if I can even talk about it. No, I can't. I can't talk about it. There's some things happened and kind of work related. Listen, I had a bad day. You're so kind, admit none. Don't worry when I have a bad day. You know, here's the thing. I felt, in retrospect, I felt bad even saying something about it. And somebody made a comment, like, not that I was cowardly for saying anything, but almost like, you know, you got a good life. You know, how dare you cry about a bad day? And they didn't even know what my day was like. But you know what? I think of Sharon Chandler all the time. Poor girl has lost her feet. I think it's diabetes, but you know, I think about her all the time because I said once about the expression, I cried because I had no shoes till I met a man who has no feet. Well, she doesn't have any feet, but she never complains about anything, ever. She's such a sweetheart. She'll ask for a prayer, but she never really complains about anything. And so here I got a pretty good life and I'm complaining. I should never do that. So they were right. So admit none, don't sweat it, seriously. But let's keep talking. This is you and me, man. It's our show. Tom Broom, good to see you. Tom, just getting here. Only like an hour late. You know what just happened, Tom? We were about to close the show down, but right at the end. Admit none. says, "Hey guys," I was literally saying, "Catch you guys tomorrow." I might have even said, "Be kind to people tomorrow. Tell them you love them." I felt so bad about um, ending it. And then someone said, "Come on." It was Good Morning Landscape. Said, "Come on, 5 more minutes." So I felt bad. So I'm doing 5 more minutes. But then it's just kind of me and Admit None. It's kind of their show now. It's our show, me and them. So then you come in. Don't think you're getting 5 minutes. You're Tom Broom. You can call me on the phone later. I'm just teasing. But Admit None, I appreciate you with this encore. It is my pleasure. This is what I mean when I tell you guys that the bus is yours. I'm not fooling. If you guys want to go around the block one more time, I'll drive us. Not a problem. It's what we do, right? How often do I live stream? Jeremy Calloway. Oh my God, Jeremy Calloway. I'm so glad you're finally here. Broom was just talking about you. I think it was the last live stream. He said, "When in the world is Jeremy Galloway going to be here?" We do live streams almost every night, right? Almost every night. Is it every night? Most nights. Pretty much most nights at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time. This encore rule, says Potato Man World. See, Potato Man World also kind of rolled in late. So he's also benefiting from the encore. Thank you, Potato Man World. They make some pretty cool prosthetics these days. Yes, they do. Good Morning Landscape. It's a fact. I have a couple friends that have them. You can ask Mr. Tom what you wanted to ask him earlier. Yeah, what was that? What was the question? I can't remember. Drew, you're sharp. You know that? You got to remember, man. I have a hard time remembering what you know. The worst you can do is tell me to remember to tell you something later. I'll remember that you told me to tell you something, but I don't remember what you told me to tell you. He'll tell me in just a minute, Tom. There was something I wanted to ask you, but Drew will be able to tell me. He's a lot sharper than I am. I'm glad you're here now, Jeremy. Seriously, thanks for stopping in, man. Anyone want to stop at Taco Bell on this bus? I don't know if it's on this corner. I don't know if there's a Taco Bell on this corner in Good Morning Landscape. Since we're all still here, are you planning to be moving to Australia? But yeah, probably the next. It's gonna happen sooner rather than later. It's the next couple months. Pretty excited about it. Like really excited about it. Jeremy, I have a 5-year-old brain strain plant still putting pods out this season. Drew V, about peppers and their heat at different color stages. All right, thank you. Broom, here's the question. Let's say you get like jalapeno. Is the capsaicin, the heat level, going to be different if you catch it when it's green versus when it's red? Or is that the color not matter with respect to capsaicin levels? Thank you so much, Drew, for saving me on that one. Have you ever went to a restaurant to eat and order something too spicy? Admit None asks. No. Maybe when no. I was gonna say maybe when I was a 6-year-old or when I was a little kid, but no, not even then. No. Keep going with the questions. And the guys that rolled in late, Jeremy Galloway, Admit None, Good Morning Landscape, SG. You guys get the questions since the encore is for you guys. All you guys matter a lot, but they're getting the encore, so I'm going to focus on their questions, all right? Christopher Westcott answers the question 99.9% of the time. A live stream is every night, hands down, one of the best channels on YouTube, period. Christopher Westcott. Thank you for saying that. You aren't just saying that because I named that segment One Hot Minute, are you? Is that what you're doing? No, I'm kidding. Thank you for the very, very kind words. That's awfully nice of you. But he did name One Hot Minute, which is the great highlight of the week for me. Thank you, Christopher, for doing that. And he's designing the shirt. Ozark Mountain Grizzly, definitely an inspiration. I keep going hotter and hotter because of you. Also, I try to keep good vibes. How calm you are is truly a stoic. How calm is truly stoic. You know what? You're only seeing me in times when I want to be. You see me. You know, sometimes I'm not so calm. But thank you for saying that. That's awfully kind of you, for real. Jeremy has a question. If you have a climate-controlled environment, to some extent, can pepper plants grow multiple year seasons? I think I can answer that one. Yes, Jeremy. If you have a indoor, you can get 2 cycles in one year. or one grow season. Yes. Or if you live in Florida, Tom Broom can do that. So yes, that's possible, Jeremy. Good question. I work at a crypto mine and wanting to do a side project using the exhaust heat and actuator sensors to keep a plant warm outside during the Texas winter. Sounds like a good project to work on, Jeremy. Very cool. Admit none. Who do you know that is at your level in terms of spice tolerance? Oh, admit none. You're funny saying that. Thank you for saying that. There are a lot of people with tolerances higher than me, for real. You got Roger Schreier. You got um, um, Blanca. I mean, there's so many guys. There's Greg Barlow in Australia. Um, I'm forgetting a bunch of names. There's a ton. The UK Chili Queen beats me every time we sit down with each other, but I'm going to beat her next time. So you're very kind for saying that, but there's a lot of people that have tolerances far higher than my own. But thank you. I'm just a chili head, Potato Man World, how often do you do the 1 hot minute? I want to catch it more often. Super fun. Isn't it super fun? You know why it's so much fun? Because we only do it once a week, and I don't tell anybody when we're doing it. I just surprise you. And that's why it's like that. Super fun. It really is. Zephin, what will it take to make you finally sweat, though? Oh, you know what? I sweat sometimes. Broom, did I sweat when we shot that scene down in your place? Didn't I sweat then? Or no, it was just the welt on my face. You know what? I'll tell you something funny. I'm in a reality show that we just finished filming a little while ago, and it's airing this year before the end of the year. Can't tell you what platform it's going on, but there's a scene where I'm sweating big time. You'll see it. And somebody says, my God, you're sweating. Somebody actually makes a point of saying that because it's such an unusual thing. So I will sweat and you will see it. You'll just have to catch the show. But good question. Jeremy says, what's the spiciest pepper experience you've ever had? Not necessarily the spiciest pepper you ever ate, but the experience. Good question. When I tried, it's a fail. It was a challenge. I failed. I tried to eat 30 chocolate primitalis at the end of last season and only got through 18 of them. Although I thought it was like 15, but apparently it was 18. And it really, really hurt. It was a brutal experience. Because here's the thing. I've really gone more than the 5 minutes. It's okay. I'll tell you something that I don't usually talk about. On big challenges like that, if you ever watch giant challenges, like people sit down and it's a pepper contest, every single person when the contest is over will go throw up. In the back, there's a bucket, a barrel, and everybody throws up. Because if you don't, you'll go to a hospital because you can't, past the idea of, on a contest like that, in a big contest, I'll eat like 50 super hots. You can't pass that, So on this day where I ate 18 chocolate primitalis, I was going to eject them. And I went to the bathroom after the video was over to eject them, and I wasn't able to. I don't know how to explain it. Couldn't do it. Wouldn't come up. So I passed 18 primitalis. Yes, really, Bruce. For real. Listen. If I'm fine with, I'm fine with up to a dozen peppers. You know what I mean? Anything, I'm fine with that. Anything over that is going to give me a problem in my stomach. It would be a big problem. But yeah, big giant contests, you bet, for sure. Here's the thing: it's all of the extreme eating is the same way. Think about Coney Island. What's the dude who wins all the time? Can't remember his name. Somebody will say his name. But the dude, Joey Chestnut, the dude eats like 75 hot dogs in 10 minutes. Like, you think he just walks off, goes home, and watches a ball game? You think he's going to pass 75 peppers or hot dogs? Do you think? As soon as the video is over, as soon as they cut filming, he's going to go somewhere and barf for 20 minutes. For real, that's what he does. You can't You can't pass 75 hot dogs. You just can't. So all of this competitive eating, that's what they do. It's just the way it is. Hey, Alex, good to see you. What will be hotter pepper than the Primatale? You know what? The Omega pepper has potential. Just being honest with you. Um, Louisiana Creeper is a contender. I'm not sure. You should have tried to drink a gallon of milk. Brock Bandy. 2 points. Drains it. That was a good one. Holy cow, that is. Yes, Blake. In fact, want to hear something funny? At the green room, you guys know what the green room is on a show, like a night show. There's a green room they talk about. It's the green rooms before actually you sit down like that. Well, when at the New York City Hot Sauce Expo, there's a green room, and the green room is where you're waiting. There's 2,000, 3,000 people standing there. And good night, Charlie. I love you. Good night, Mary. Love you guys. Who's Militant Vegan? I love Militant Vegan. Where is he? Is he here? Man, I love. He's not here. He's a good guy. Love the dude. Anyway, so there's like several thousand people waiting, and you're in the back in the green room. So you go in there, you go out, they call your name, you go out there, you try to use as many peppers as you can. When you're done, we're talking about eating. It's really funny. They're only eating, how many can you eat in a minute? 10, 15, right? But in the back room, there are two 50-gallon barrels. Every single person got sick. It's just, when you eat 10, 15 peppers that fast, as fast as you can, that's what's going to happen. But they have tables set up, and there were tables of skim milk, 2%, low-fat whole milk, ice cream, yogurt, lemon juice, everything you could possibly think of to try to kill the burn. So it's part of the thing. Hader Hussein, what are the stories behind the flags behind you? My country, where I'm moving, a Welsh flag, friends there, Swiss friends everywhere. I have a German flag there. Places I've been, people send me flags because I have friends there. Thank you for being here, Hader. How fast does your tolerance decrease? Fast, Travis. It really does. It decreases pretty quickly. The first green room I sat in was actually green. Just thought it was that way. I just thought it was that way. Bro, you're hilarious, man. I like all this beside the. Travis, heat tolerance declines faster than it builds. That's a fact. It's true. It's like anything else. I ran marathons before. When you're at a marathon, they say that a marathon runner who's in marathon shape, every day you don't run, you lose 3% of your conditioning. But, it takes a lot to maintain that. So it's true. Johnny, of all the buses I could have caught tonight. Spherical Head, good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. I like all this behind scene content. Big New York man. I kind of do too. It's fun. What's the longest time y'all have kept dehydrated peppers and ate them? Drive through food dehydrator. Man, I think you could find some in the Pharaoh's tomb that would still be good. Once they dehydrate, I don't think they go. I don't know. They're going to last a long time. It's just my guess. I don't know though. I should get a Pakistani flag too. I don't have. If someone that's on the bus in Pakistan wants to send me a flag, I would be stoked for that. Not even fooling you. That'd be cool. Next challenge, you and Tommy, a gallon of eggnog. Fastest one done wins. Oh, jeez. Do you know how heavy eggnog is, bro? Oh. Can't even imagine that. That'd be brutal. Got a jar of Carolina Reaper peppers cut in half and dry from about 5 years ago. Jeremy, they will go bang. Don't you worry about it. They'll be plenty hot. They may not be as fresh tasting, but don't you worry. The heat will be there. Promise you. Take that to the bank. Mr. Broom, you're going to create the next world record. I do hope so. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? All right, need to eat. Show's over. Y'all have a good night. Ray, thanks, man. Is there a little moisture eventually? If there's a little moisture, eventually mold or something nasty will happen. It's true. Jason Trojanowski, I bought your Tubic Terror 2.0 and hand out corn nugs to all my friends. We love it. Good times. Family that burns together. You know what they say. Thank you, Jason. All right, guys. Boy, you know what? I hate to do this to you, but we're just wrapping up. James Penman, I did my first chili extract the other day. The mouth burn was insane. I can see why extreme chili eaters would eject the chili before properly digesting. The cramps were out of this world. Yeah, that's how it works, man. I'm telling you. You want a funny challenge? Blend 2 whole chicken breasts with some chicken stock and drink it. Drew, that's an interesting challenge. John, always a pleasure. Thank you, Jason P. I will send you a Pakistani flag. Give me your address. Consider it a gift from my side. Hater, email me at chasetheheat@gmail.com. Absolutely love this channel. Blessings, brother. Jeff Martin, thank you. Catch y'all tomorrow or next stream y'all have. Good night, chatting. Good chatting. All right, guys, we stayed a little longer for those who jumped in at the last second. Love you guys. All right. Thank you for sticking around and talking. Be kind to somebody tomorrow, okay? And tomorrow we'll be here at 9 o'clock sharp, and we will we'll have an hour together. All right, you guys? Love you guys a lot. I'm Johnny Scoville. Oh, Charles McClellan. Dude. Good to see you, man. We'll catch you tomorrow. I'm sorry, man. I know you've been here. I just didn't see your name. Love you guys a lot. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.